Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 30 from Mirage Studios. This came out April 1990. And this was done by Rick Vetch. I hope I pronounced that name right, but yeah, he did the cover art, the story, the penciling, the inking, the coloring. I'm guessing the coloring is coloring on the cover because there are no colors in this issue. But yeah, this is Sky Highway, and it is really a weird freaking story. I'm kind of worried for Rick. I wonder what kind of drugs he might have been on to come up with this story. So yeah, we start off with a muscle car cruising down the highway at top speed, and then we see just this bizarre-looking dude behind the wheel, and he kind of describes himself. He's a mutato head, and him and his mates, they just love speed. Speed is like basically their god. He introduces like other members of his crew, and they're all of them are like just deformed and messed up. There's a Quake Butt, there's Diddy Wad Daddy, Rusty Dusty, and Bone Ugly, and all of them have really weird freaking designs. They look like something out of like heavy metal magazine or like a heavy metal album actually. So yeah, they basically just cruise the highway at top speed, causing destruction along the way, like blowing up other cars on this road is cool. This is basically the Sky Highway, and it's nothing but just an endless valley of highways. So it's just basically when you're here, you just go at top speed forever, and that's all you do. And yet somehow, as they're driving, they're able to hit an exit, and they teleport into the Turtles dimension, where we see the Turtles and Casey Jones. They've gone all the way out here to basically have lunch because they have to have privacy when they eat, obviously, because they're turtles and they can't have anyone spot them. All of a sudden, they see like just four cars just like cruising right past them, and the cars stop in front of Casey's car and start trying to hotwire it. So the turtles try to get down there before they can steal the car, but the Motato heads are able to steal Casey's car and they drive off. Raphael is able to jump on the roof and hang on, but the other turtles, they're not able to get there in time. So they steal the vehicles that the Motato heads were driving, and so they start cruising after the stolen car. Casey falls after them in one of the Motato Heads cars, and as they're driving, they somehow go through some kind of dimension portal or something, and they get teleported to the Sky Highway. And so now they're stuck in this highway of craziness. I don't know how else to describe it. But yeah, that's basically what this issue is. It's just it's just them cruising around, trying to locate Casey's stolen cars and just all the craziness that happens. At one point, Raphael falls off of the roof of the car and he lands into this other car where this deformed woman is driving, and her name is Hildegard. And everyone on this highway is like deformed looking somehow. And she basically explains that when you're in this Sky Highway, everyone eventually turns this way. Like everyone eventually turns into some kind of Motato head. They all turn into some kind of like freakazoid. And eventually all the turtles are able to gather up together into one car. And they locate Casey, and he joins with them. And Casey's constantly like freaking out. Like he's constantly like just raging and screaming that he wants his car back and stuff like that. And the turtle's like, dude, calm down. Like you're freaking out. And he just basically just keeps going crazy. And the turtles are trying to chase after Casey's car, and along the way they're causing more destruction and bumping into other cars. And then eventually Raphael is able to find his buddies. So he's about to bail on Hilda, and Hilda gives him a kiss, and he's like, oh, okay. And he jumps off, lands in the car, and he's like, dude, what's up with Casey? Why is he freaking out? And his brothers are like, we don't know, man. He's been like this like since we got here. And Raphael's like, I think I know. And they pull off Casey's mask, and they realize that he's turning into a mutant. He's gone freaking crazy. He's becoming a Motato head. They basically have to get Casey's car back and get back home. Otherwise, he's going to be like this for good. So eventually, they track down the Potato Heads, and looks like Leonardo is able to hit some kind of fuel tank or whatever. Like it starts gushing out gasoline, and the cars, it starts pumping out like oil and stuff, and the cars just slip and they fall off the highway and they start falling to their doom. But before anything happens, they just like start falling. They disappear into light, and then they appear back in a parking lot in the Turtles world. And Casey's back to normal. They see their car. They look inside, and the Potato Heads that had stolen their car, they're back to normal too. And yeah, Casey's like, we'll let you go. Just get out of my car and let us go back. So yeah, Casey and the Turtles hop back in their car. They go home. And then the Potato Heads, they go to their like destroyed vehicle, and they hop in, and one of them's like, you know what, like, everyone hop in, I'll drive us back home, and he's gonna basically drive them back to their houses and stuff like that. And along the way, they're talking about like what they kind of did in their life, like before they got trapped in the Sky Highway. Like one was an accountant, the other one was a literature major, the other one was a mechanic. And they're on the highway, and one of them's like, we better take it easy. We don't want to get arrested. And they're like, yeah, man, like, I forgot that what the speed limit was. Like, 55 feels like we're crawling. Like, we've gotten so used to just stepping on the gas and going full throttle on the Sky Highway. And they're like, you know what? We kind of missed it, huh? They're like, yeah. You guys want to head back? Yeah, sure, let's head back. So they step on the gas. They somehow get teleported back to the Sky Highway. They mutate back into their Mutato Heads, and yeah, they're gonna ride the road forever, and that's how it ends. So yeah, this was just a really weird issue, but it was interesting. I liked it. I liked this, how different it was. It's not like anything I've read before, so I like the fact that it's doing something new. Like I like the fact that this is no longer like like the previous stuff where it was just like nature versus man-made stuff, and like before, like the previous issues were just like the same damn moral over and over again, and just the same message. And I was like, all right, enough about it. Like, let's do something different, something new. Like, if you're not going to give me like main story stuff because we got to deal with this guest era, non-canon adventures, then at least make the adventures just unique and different and fun. And that's what this issue did. This issue was just freaking crazy out there, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. I actually think this would be like a cool. I want to see this like get adapted. I know the CGI Ninja Turtles had for the final season, they did just a bunch of non-canon crazy stories. Like there was one where like they were in the Mad Max world in a sense. Like they just did that crazy stuff. I think this would have been a great crazy episode for something like that. Like if the Turtles ever do like, if there's ever a new Turtle series, we're gonna ignore Rise of the Ninja Turtles because that series sucks. But if there's ever like a new one after that, and they ever decide to just do like non-canon episodes, this one would be a pretty cool adaptation. Like I want to see what this issue would look like in like full motion, like animated. I think that would be really sweet. But yeah, this was a good issue. I liked it. I liked the artwork. I like just the craziness of it. It's just, like I said, it was just weird and unique and something I've never read before, and I enjoyed that. So there you go. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 30 from Mirage Studios' Sky Highway. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Tell me what you guys think. And yeah, I hope to see you guys next time. Take care, everybody. Later. So what'd you guys think of that video? I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe, hit that bell for a notification, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And if you didn't enjoy the video, thank you for watching it this far, and I hope the next video is more to your liking. Feel free to check out the playlist that you guys see, and I hope to see you guys next time. Later.